Hey everyone, Robert Nixon here. Happy Friday. I hate technology, but I think it's working now. It seems to always turn a speaker on for me and give me a feedback loop, which is crazy. It should just be auto set, so if you're going to live stream something, it's off. On the bright side, though, I got my truck stereo fixed today. It was kind of expensive. One of my amps went, which was pain in the butt for me because my stereo wouldn't talk to me when I'm trying to text message and stuff. So that's a big function of mine, be able to speech to text. So that's frustrating, but here we are again. Hopefully it's working this time. And I'm going to talk about BC assessments. Try a little bit if anyone's watching. The average Campbell River BC assessment went up about 6% this year. I got lucky. One of my properties that I complained about, they were like, oh, it's already got like the max discount plus an additional 10% because it's so derelict. I renovated it, but I'm not going to go tell BC Assessment that, of course. But it came down 20%. So they already said it had like the max discount, but it seems kind of interesting that on average everything went up 6%. And that one came down 20 when I had actually called them and talked to them. So I don't know if that's related, but you would think so. Unless you just applied those discounts for this year. And then my other property I live in went down 7%, which I don't know. To me, that's good because I'm going to pay less taxes, but some people think it directly relates to value. I don't think so. You know, because my property went down, I wouldn't be afraid that I'm going to sell it for less. I think this property is probably I feel like it's a good couple $100,000 under what it's actually worth. So BC assessments aren't always relevant. Sometimes they're over, sometimes they're under what the actual value is. I have a house in Fort St. John, the first house I ever bought. It has been going down. It went down the same average of the whole town, 3%. But every year, like that town was coming down. It's crazy. So I think they're getting some more sales up there right now, a little bit of recovery in the market there. But it was, I think all Alberta's been a little soft for a while. So a little bit about the city of Campbell River, though. The city's budget this year is going to include a lower tax due to the COVID-19 Safe Restart Grant and then additional tax revenue related to new construction. I'm not exactly sure where that would come from, but I guess new construction in the town, providing taxes for the city, however that looks. That just basically allows the city to replenish their reserves and bolster the base budget that were completely depleted by revenue loss due to COVID-19. I'm not exactly sure why the city lost revenue due to COVID-19, but I wouldn't think that's a place that would lose revenue. I thought it was more service industry based, a lot of the losses, but obviously it did. What does that mean for you? The 2021 tax increase is 1.95%. They reduced that. It was over 2%, but they actually reduced it just to help with COVID and stuff, so it's kind of nice. That equates to a $41 on the average single family home in Campbell River, average price of $442,000. That was for their July assessment. So keep in mind the actual average price is about $120,000 above that now. You'll also see a reduction for Campbell River based on regional solid waste and hospital service for about $80 on the average home. So yeah, I kind of get it. It's like $121 on the average home. So if you're below that price, you're gonna see a little less. If you're above, you're gonna see more. That's kind of good. I think it's nice not to pay more taxes. Taxes are never that fun to pay, and we got to save up for them over the year if it's not coming off our mortgage. So, it can be a big bill. Another thing to keep in mind is the homeowners grant. Homeowners in all municipalities will now submit their applications directly to the BC government instead of through the municipal office. Kind of interesting there. The government's going to take over running the provincial homeowners grant to ease the burden on cities. I guess just obviously it's easier having to do less. So I think probably having each city do their own is probably less effective than having like a whole government do it and take care of it. This would make sense and seem more simplified to have one person doing every town. What else? Oh, you're supposed to hold on to your assessments because you'll need your roll number and your jurisdiction number to apply for the homeowner grant. Yeah, we can always find those if you lose your paperwork and you want help find that. I can probably help you out. But yeah, that's about it. BC assessments are out and 2021's here. If you guys have any questions about your assessment or about your property at all, feel free to reach out. And hopefully this live stream worked. We're going to start trying to do a few more regularly, get going again. But frustrating when technology doesn't work perfectly, but this is the way it is. I'm, I think, good with technology, but it's hit and miss sometimes when stuff screws up for you. So, anyways, happy Friday. Hope everyone has some awesome plans on what there is to do these days, but take care. Bye.